My God, I hate drugs.
Former President Noynoy Aquino also reacting to Revilla's acquittal. In a text message, Aquino says the fact that Revilla's co-accused were convicted proves that a crime was committed. Aquino adds if one were to study the court's decision once released, quote, one would be confused and bewildered instead of enlightened, unquote. It was during Aquino's administration that arrests were made and cases filed over the multi-billion peso pork barrel scam. Revilla and Jinggoy Estrada were detained at the PNP Custodial Center, while Juan Ponce Enrile was put under arrest at the PNP General Hospital in Camp Crame. Enrile was temporarily freed because of his health, followed by Estrada, after a court said that the evidence does not point to him as the main plunderer. Now that all three former senators are out of jail, Aquino, when asked for comment, said, quote, I am glad it is not my job to explain the unexplainable, unquote. Well, let's go above and beyond the headlines with former Senator Jinggoy Estrada, Revilla's friend and co-accused in the pork barrel scam. Thank you, sir, for taking our call. Senator Estrada?
Yes, good evening.
Yes, good evening, Senator. Well, we understand you're very happy for your friend, Senator Revilla, but you yourself, sir, are facing charges also. What do you think will this mean for your case? Is this a good sign? Does this mean also, can we also conclude that you also will be acquitted in the end?
Well, honestly, I cannot conclude. There's no more conclusion first. First of all, I will just leave my fate with the Sandigan Bayan. But it's a big boost because my friend Senator Revilla was acquitted early this morning, and I hope to follow suit. I'm just hoping and praying that I will be acquitted of all the charges against me.
When you say, sir, that you hope you will also be acquitted of the charges against you, are you getting any positive signals from the court or from anyone, from any sources from inside as to your fate also?
No, definitely not. Wala naman akong natatanggap na signals na gano'n.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My case is still ongoing, but it's nearing towards the end already.
When do you think...
We're about to wrap up.
When do you think you're going to get a schedule for a promulgation for the handing down of verdict? Because, you know, yung itong kay Senator Bong Revilla, in-announce about like a month ago.
Yes, probably early next year. We will file a demurrer to evidence. If the court will grant the demurrer to evidence, then that's already tantamount to acquittal.
All right, and of course a demurrer to evidence.
But if the court will deny it, I still have to go through the process.
Mm-hmm. And a demurrer to evidence meaning?
Meaning we will not present any witnesses, any evidence anymore.
Okay, because your stand is that the prosecution did not make its case against you, and that is why
because they have a weak case against me.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. There are some questions about Senator Bong Revilla's acquittal because you have his staff, Richard Cambe, getting convicted for this, but not him. No? Of course, the court is pointing out na hindi naman siya yung pumirma. At the same time, there are also questions about he is convicted. He is acquitted, but the court is telling him to return the money also. What are we supposed to make out of this? No,
the court did not say that Senator Revilla should return the money. I think it was Ms. Janet Lim Napoles and Attorney Richard Cambe who is liable for it, according to the resolution of, according to the decision of the court, not Senator Revilla.
Okay. Well, the other issue there, yung parang isang tanong ng mga tao, bakit si Richard Cambe ang may kasalanan, yung staff niya, pero siya hindi? Wala siyang kinalaman doon.
Well, yung mga whistleblowers, the three women whistleblowers, did not point to Senator Revilla as receiving money or accepting money from Napoles. Neither did Napoles give money to Senator Revilla or the three whistleblowers, including the main whistleblower, si Ben Hurluy, he even denied giving money to Senator Revilla. As also in my case.
Okay, so in his defense, parang ang sinasabi, walang documentary at walang testimonial evidence to prove na nakatanggap ng pera, ng kickback si Senator Bong Revilla.
Yes, correct. You are correct, Pia.
At the moment, Senator Jinggoy, where are you? Are you with Senator Bong and his family in Camp Crame? Are you going to be going back home with them to Cavite? I mean, going with them to Cavite when they go home?
No, I'm in my hometown in San Juan.
I see.
I just left Camp Crame a while ago.
All right. And just very briefly, you said a while ago, early next year, you're expecting a verdict to be handed down in your own case. February is the start of, is the campaign season begins in February. Are we expecting that this is going to happen before the campaign begins?
Well, I hope. I hope so.
Okay. And you don't have any other information to that effect?
No, I do not have any information.
All right. Okay. Senator Jinggoy Estrada, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Thank you, Pia.
Former Senator Revilla will head straight home for a night of celebration with his family, friends, and supporters. Our Caroline Bonkin is outside the senator's home in Bacoor in Cavite. Caroline, what's going on there?
Well, Pia, although media are not allowed inside, we get a sense of how much family and supporters have been preparing for the former senator's homecoming. Since his acquittal this morning, we've been seeing cars, food, and drink deliveries going in and out of the place. They also hung a welcome home banner outside the gates, and there's a band waiting for him inside. Cavite supporters and residents are also coming here for the celebration. Mayor Lani Mercado's public information officer said that her husband will first spend time to have dinner with his family first, and then he will meet with Cavite barangay officials. Most of those who came here say that they're sure Revilla will also make time for them.
Po namin siya rin makita bilang mga malalapit sa kanya rin. Matagal namin siyang hindi nakasama talaga at hindi nakita.
So, kumbaga, na-miss niyo siya?
Opo. Sobrang miss. Excited lang, makita namin siya. Dahil mabait naman si Bong Revilla.
Acquitted, former Senator Bong Revilla finally walking free after more than 4 years in detention over a multi-billion peso pork barrel scam. The Sandigan Bayan finds him innocent of plunder. It says the prosecution failed to present a single direct evidence to prove Revilla benefited from government funds. Revilla's plunder case is the first to be resolved among dozens of cases on the supposed misuse of the Priority Development Assistance Fund by some lawmakers. Well, it's going to be a very Merry Christmas for Revilla, but it's a different story for his co-accused. AC Nichols reports.
Former Senator Bong Revilla comes home for the holidays for good, and he couldn't hold back his tears on this reality. After 4.5 years in detention, he is a free man. The Sandigan Bayan 1st Division acquits Revilla of plunder over an alleged pork barrel scam.
Sa lahat na nagdasal, maraming salamat po.
Revilla was accused of pocketing over 200 million pesos by diverting his pork barrel to fake non-governmental organizations in exchange for kickbacks. But the anti-graft court said state prosecutors failed to prove that Revilla pocketed public funds. The court believes Revilla's position that his signatures on letters endorsing the NGOs for his pork projects were forged. An expert witness supported this.
Maraming salamat sa hustisya. Ngayon, may tutuloy na natin laban.
On the other hand, the court finds Revilla's co-accused, his former staff Richard Cambe, and businesswoman Janet Lim Napoles guilty. They face a jail term of up to 40 years. The court said the prosecution was able to show a conspiracy between Cambe and Napoles to benefit from Revilla's pork barrel. It cites witness testimony identifying Cambe as the one who directly transacted with Napoles' employees. The anti-graft court's 1st division was prompted to create a special division of 5 from the previous 3 members because of a deadlock. Under the expanded division, Associate Justices Geraldine Ekong, Edgardo Caldona, and Georgina Dumpit Hidalgo voted to acquit Revilla, while Justices Efren de la Cruz and Maria Teresa Gomez Estuesta ruled to convict him. In her dissenting opinion, Justice Estuesta criticized the supposed swift acquittal of Revilla. She believes they should have been more careful in appreciating the prosecution's evidence. The court also ordered the return of 124.5 million pesos to the National Treasury for civil liability. It is not clear in the decision on who should pay the amount, though Revilla's lawyers say he's not included given his acquittal. When asked if his office will appeal Revilla's acquittal, Ombudsman Samuel Martires said no because of the double jeopardy rule. He may have been cleared of plunder, but Revilla is not totally off the hook. He is still facing a number of graft cases in relation to the pork barrel scam. He posted bail of almost 500,000 pesos, the final hurdle in getting that coveted release order from the court. AC Nichols, CNN Philippines.
Malacanang says it will abide by the decision of the anti-graft court. In a statement, presidential spokesman Sal Panelo praises the court for reaching a verdict despite taking years. He adds Malacanang bows to the court's judgment and respects the independence of the judiciary.